Hello. So, if you own a truly special home, you already know it's so much more than just a building. It has a story. But the big question is, how do you tell that story when it's time to sell? Today, we're going to dive into a really unique approach for luxury homes right here on Alabama's Eastern Shore. It's a method that goes way beyond the usual checklist to truly honor the story of a home. Let's get into it. This is a question so many homeowners are asking themselves, especially if their home has been on the market before without success. You have this one-of-a-kind property, but the marketing, well, it could be for any house anywhere. It's a super common frustration, and it's the exact problem this different kind of marketing framework is designed to solve. The typical approach feels like a simple to-do list, doesn't it? Professional photos, check. MLS listing, check. Maybe an open house. But here's the thing. That method can completely miss the soul of your home. The custom details, the history, that feeling someone gets the moment they walk through the door. This kind of cookie-cutter plan is exactly why so many amazing homes can end up just sitting on the market. So, what's the solution? Well, the approach we're looking at today pretty much throws that standard checklist out the window. Instead, it introduces a whole new framework, something they call the Home Selling Passport. So, what in the world is the Eastern Shore Luxe Passport? It's really not just a menu of services you pick from. It's framed as a curated, deeply personal journey. The whole goal is to breathe new life into a home's presence on the market and retell its story in a fresh, compelling way that really connects with that perfect buyer. And this, right here, this really gets to the heart of the whole thing. This entire philosophy is built on the belief that a home with real character deserves a selling process that has just as much thought and care put into it. It's all about honoring what makes your property truly unique. Okay, so how does this journey actually work in practice? It's all broken down into a clear, progressive, three-tiered path that's designed to build momentum and, of course, get results. Let's take a look at how it's structured. So the journey unfolds in three distinct stages: clarity, confidence, and radiance. Each tier is designed to build on the one before it. This lets a homeowner start at a level that feels right and then elevate the strategy as they move forward. Everything starts with a clarity tier. Think of this as the foundation. It's all about creating a polished, professional presence with the essentials, like great photography and a custom website. But there's a really interesting element here: the letter to the next owner. It's such a small touch, but it adds this immense personal value and helps a potential buyer connect on a much deeper emotional level. Now, if we move up to the next level, the confidence tier, it becomes all about elevated storytelling. You start to see more sophisticated elements added in and, crucially, some really targeted outreach. They actually develop a dream buyer dossier to figure out exactly who the target audience is, and then they use paid social campaigns to reach those people directly. And this right here really illustrates the difference in the approach. The confidence tier adds things like twilight photography. Now, this isn't just about showing the property. It's about creating a mood, evoking a feeling, and capturing that high-end ambiance that daylight photos, on their own, might completely miss. And finally, at the very top, you have the radiance tier. This is the absolute pinnacle, and it's really designed for those properties that demand national or even international attention. The focus here is all on prestige and massive amplification, using things like cinematic video and getting exposure in world-renowned publications. The key point here is all about positioning. The philosophy isn't just to list a home, but to launch it. By getting it featured in huge outlets like the Wall Street Journal and Robb Report, the property is presented as a significant, newsworthy asset. It's a total game changer. Okay, let's talk about what this all feels like for you, the homeowner. Because this structured approach is designed to completely transform the emotional journey of selling your home. This comparison really says it all, doesn't it? That old checklist model, it so often leads to feelings of uncertainty and doubt. But the passport journey is designed to replace that uncertainty with genuine clarity. It builds real confidence as you see progress, and ultimately it shifts the whole feeling from just being listed to being truly celebrated. And that is the key takeaway. It's not a static menu where you just pick a few items and hope for the best. Each tier is designed to create real, tangible forward motion. You can actually see and feel the strategy working, building that momentum you need for a successful sale. Flexibility is a huge part of this process too. You get to choose the tier that feels right for your situation right now, but you always have the option to layer on more later. Everything is designed to be purposeful and totally transparent, so you always know exactly what's happening and why, every single step of the way.
So, as we start to wrap this up, the focus really comes right back to where we started, your home's unique story, and what its next chapter will be.
And this is the core philosophy right here. Selling a significant home, well, it shouldn't be based on hope or just getting lucky. It really deserves a deliberate, intentional strategy. It deserves a clear path forward that elevates its story and respects the incredible investment you've made. So it leaves us with this question to think about. As our real estate market continues to change, just how important will it be for marketing to tell a home's story and not just list its features? What does the future of selling a home really, truly look like? Thank you so much for joining me.